Okay, hello there. Welcome to Rusty's Sudoku stream. I'm starting the stream a little early. We're going to load up the puzzle that we've got. We'll not try to start solving it until we get to 3 o'clock. Mostly because that's what time I want to do the streams. On the other hand, when I get this going, if somebody would like to ask questions or insult me, I can probably handle that to some degree. I've probably heard most of the insults so far that can come out of anybody online here, but you never know. All right. I have chat open. I can see your chat. I won't be able to type back into it, but I can read and reply in stream and chat or as a response. Once I'm actually solving the puzzle, it will be somewhat more difficult for me to do that. I tend to get focused on the puzzle as opposed to being responsive to the chat. But hey, I might possibly be able to stream some other stuff later today. Specifically, I am considering getting a No Man's Sky game going, but the question is, do I do it on the PS4 down here, or do I go upstairs and stream from the system upstairs? If I play down here, I will not be streaming. I think I can stream to Twitch only on the PS4 up here. It would be nice if I could say, yeah, stream to Twitch and YouTube and ultimately Facebook or wherever, but yeah, not so much. All right. We have 3 minutes left. And no, I am doing my very level best to avoid trying to figure out solutions for anything. I've got most of the puzzle clues that are given to us hidden at this point, or about half of them. And while I do have the ability to see the clues that I've entered, until we actually test it, I'm not going to be able to tell whether or not I got them entered right. I might have some of the ones that are hidden in the clues wrong in the puzzle. It happens. I've done that a few times. And let's see. It is a brand new year. I made a decision late last year. I want to say it was like Monday or Tuesday this week. But what I'm going to do for this year is I'm going to start with the day of the year. Not the day of the month, not the month-end day, but the number of days so far elapsed in the year. That means we should be able to go from 01 to 365. And on top of that, I'm going to start with the 6 as 600 to add to that. So this is puzzle number 601 in the medium collection of 1,000 puzzles from the SudokuStore. Tomorrow will be 602, but it'll be in the hard collection because tomorrow's a Friday. Mondays, Mondays, and Tuesdays, I will have an easy puzzle. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I will have a medium puzzle. And Friday and Saturday, I will be posting hard puzzles. And you may notice I've got Tuesday with a easy and a medium, and that's the intention. So we'll have 2 puzzles that day. It's Tuesday. All right, it is now 3 o'clock according to my clock, 1500 UTC, or 1500 1500 Central Standard Time, my time. So, and the puzzle says, or the puzzle solver or tester says it's a valid puzzle. So we've got 20 seconds here at the beginning that I let anybody who wants to grab a screenshot if they'd like to, see if they can solve it. Maybe you can solve it faster than I can. Maybe it takes me longer. But it's okay. And now that time has elapsed. So, okay, one of these two is a 7. Don't know which yet. 4 possibilities for a 7 here. 2 possibilities here. 4 possibilities here. 6 possibilities here. So that's not being very helpful. We got 2 possibilities for a 1 here. We get to solve a 2 here, another one up here. That means I've got another solve of a 2 there, and a solve here, and all the 2s are now solved. 1s, we get, oop, that's not a 1. Oh, we got a 1 here, never mind. 1s are going to be 3 of these are possibly a 1. I've got 3 possible ones there, 4 possible ones here. Got these 2, 6 possible ones there. And I already mentioned the 3 there. 4 possibles here. Nothing really guiding that one. So that's it for 1s for the first pass. We get 3s here, here, and here, as well as here. One of these 2 is a 3. One of these 2 is a 3. That means one of these 2 is a 3. Up here, we've got 4 possibilities. And we've got 3 possibilities here. 3. So let's move on to 4s. We've got 2 possibilities for 4 here. And 4 possibilities here. 3 possibilities here. And 4 possibilities there. 2 possibilities here. That means I've got a solution there. Right. That looks like that's going to do it for 4s for the moment. So we've got a pair for 5 there. That means one of these 2 is a 5. These 4 is a 5. A 5 here and here. So this column is done. I've got 5 possibilities here, 4 here, 2 possibilities here. That means 2 possibilities here. That's going to do for 5s. How about 6s? Well, I've got 6 here and here. So 3 possibilities here, 4 possibilities here, 3 possibilities here. Anything else? Well, we've got 5 possibilities, 2 possibilities here, which means 2 possibilities here as well. 6363 means that's a 7. That works with one of these 2 as being a 7. One of these 2 will be a 7. All right, we were looking at 5s or 6s though. Look here at that. 3 possibilities here. Way too many here. And 4 possibilities here. All right, 7s. Still have 2 there, 2 here. 4 possibilities here and 2 here. All right, 8s. This is going to be an 8. This is going to be an 8. One of these two will be an 8. One of these two will be an 8. And we've got 3 possibilities here. Down here, I've got 5 possibilities and 4 possibilities here. So on to 9s. Well, this one's going to be a 9, which means this is a 9. One of these 3 will be a 9, means one of these 3 is a 9. 5 possibilities here. One of these 2 will be a 9. Down here, I've got 5 possibilities and 3 possibilities here. All right, this is kind of interesting. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So one of these 3 is a 9. I'd like to say it's going to be one of these 2, but I can't guarantee that, and so we'll leave that alone. All right, up here, one of these 2 will be a 1. 2 here, 3 here, 4, 5, 6, 7. That means one of these 3 is an 8. One of these 3 is a 9. Okay, not a lot of help there. Over here, let's see what we can do. 1s, 2. We now have 2 possibilities for a 3. That means not a 3 here. This is a 3. This is 6. This is a 3. All right. We still have 4 possibilities here and 3 there, or 2 there. Okay, how about 4s? Well, we've got 2 possibilities for a 4 here as well. They line up with these 2. They mean one of these 2 will be a 4. It's going to be this one. That means I've got 2 possibilities over here. That meets up with these 2, which means this is a 4. That becomes a 5. This becomes a 4. That becomes a 5. And this is a 4. All right, one of these 2 now becomes a 1. Means that can't be a 1. Still have 3 possibilities. How about 6s? Well, one of these 2 is going to be a 6. And I end up with 3 possibilities for 6 up here. All right. We'll have to come back to that, I think. All right, how about here? 4 possibilities for a 1. 2, 3, 4. 1 possibility for a 5. Now we've got 3 possibilities for a 5 here, along with the 2 here. This one's going to be a 5. So this is a 5. That's a 1. That makes this a 5. Okay. That also, well, we end up with 3 possibilities for a 1 here and here. Neither of them particularly useful, but let's see. 5. How about 6s? One of these 2 is going to be a 6. And I've got a single place for a 7 now. That means one of these 2 is a 7. 8 can't be in here or here. It's going to be one of these 2. That means one of these 2 will be an 8. 9. Obviously can't be a 9 here. We've got that spot, and this spot could all be 9s. All right. Ooh, we're down to one of these two is a 1. Three possibilities for a 1 here. Actually, I've got two possibilities for a 1. 2, 3, 4, 5. So 6s. I've got way too many options. Like I've got 4 options here for a 6. Maybe 7, or maybe 5. All right, how about a 7, one of these two, 8, one of these two, 9, one of these 3. Okay. One of these two will be a 1, because it can't be in any of these or that. So 2, 3, 4, 5. So one of these two is a 6. That means this is a 3, this is a 4. So one of these two is a 3. One of these two is a 1. That means this is going to be the 9 that's left. Up here we've got a 6 coming into one of these two spots. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That can't be a 6, so one of these two is a 6. Couple of possibilities for 7, and some possibilities for an 8, as well as a 9. Oh, one of these two is now going to be a 9. This one can't be. That also means one of these two is going to be a 9, which may overload this spot, but we'll see. Hold it. 2 possibilities for a 6, 2 possibilities for a 6. This is not a 6. That is. All right. So now I've got 2 possibilities for a 9. Nope, I've still got 3 possibilities. This could be a 9. All right. However, it can't be an 8. So that gets to be an 8. This gets to be a 1. This gets to be an 8, a 7, a 9, a 1, and a 9 up here. That makes this one that 9 that I was concerned about. 9 there. I'm going to have to solve some of the others to figure that last one out, aren't I? All right. 8, 6, 8, 6, 1, 3, 1, 3. All right. Hey, we got a 9 here. That makes that a 7. So now we got a 6, a 1, 6, 8, 1, 7, 1, 3, 6, 3, 8, 6, 8. And we solve it here with a 1 and a 6. Hey, 13 minutes and 42 seconds for this puzzle. That is not particularly bad for this stream, for a medium puzzle. I'm going to say thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you had a good time with the puzzle. How did you do if you started to solve on your own? Don't be too surprised if it takes longer than the 13:42 that took me, but sometimes it does. some people are probably looking at this and going, yeah, I saw that a minute and a half ago or earlier. That's fine. Have a great day, everybody. We'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye. Okay, maybe that's not working. In any case, quick reminder, if you like and subscribe, you'll get notifications when these show up. Follow on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube. I don't have commercial viability in either of them at this point. That's fine. I'm just here to enjoy playing the game.